In a curious twist, Elon Musk disguises himself as a homeless person at an auto dealership, shrouding his true identity in a veil of anonymity. The surprising ending will captivate your imagination. As the sun dipped toward the horizon, its warm, golden rays stretched out, weaving intricate patterns of light and shadow through the lively streets of Los Angeles. In a humble hotel room, the glow of a laptop screen cast a soft light on Elon Musk's face as he sat deep in thought. This was not the domain of a magnate. Instead, it was the humble beginning of an extraordinary experiment waiting to unfold. Musk leaned back in his chair, his fingers grazing his chin, lost in thought about an idea that had captivated him for weeks. For years, tales had reached his ears of individuals being judged by the very nature of their physical forms. Tales woven from threads of fleeting kindness, harshness, and apathy. He mused thoughtfully about how individuals might respond to me if my true identity remained a mystery to them. He had encountered the idea before. Yet, in the early days, both Tesla and SpaceX faced a wave of doubt and skepticism. Yet, he yearned to connect with it in a deeply intimate way. The curiosity held a deeper significance. Musk had always believed that understanding and creativity were deeply intertwined, and that one could not build for humanity without grasping its intricate complexities. He decided to embark on a social experiment to witness how people viewed those they considered less fortunate. With a swift motion, he grabbed a weathered backpack lent by a friend, his attire consisting of tattered denim, a time-worn hoodie, and well-loved sneakers that had seen better days. The contents were a humble notebook and a sturdy water container. He cast a fleeting look into the mirror, barely acknowledging the disheveled figure that met his gaze. He stepped out of the room, making his way to his destination, satisfied with the change that had taken place. In a Beverly Hills luxury auto dealership, million-dollar transactions flowed as effortlessly as the morning brew. Musk found himself captivated by the dealership as he delved into his investigation. It was well known among those in the know for its selectiveness and its allure for the elite, perfectly aligning with his ambitions. As he drew nearer to the dealership, the contrast between his looks and his situation grew ever more striking. As sleek sports cars zipped past, pedestrians clad in designer attire would occasionally glance his way with a curious sidelong look. Before he stepped inside, Musk felt the sharp bite of scrutiny. As he stepped onto the grounds of the dealership, he paused outside, taking a moment to gather himself and breathe in the moment. He gazed at a dealership, its glass walls revealing a collection of luxurious automobiles that gleamed with elegance. Lines of sleek sports cars and robust SUVs, treasures that many could only fantasize about possessing, shimmered in the gleaming surfaces beneath them. Musk entered the room, straightened his posture, and lowered his hoodie to cast a shadow over his brow. The time for the experiment was drawing near. As soon as Elon Musk swung open the imposing glass door, the air shifted dramatically. The air was refreshingly cool, perfectly regulated, carrying a subtle scent of cleaning products and leather, a striking contrast to the sweltering heat beyond the walls. In a fleeting moment, curious glances were cast his way, only to be swiftly averted, as if the world around him held a secret too profound to acknowledge. In a setting of lavish elegance, his disheveled look and haphazard clothing stood out like a wildflower in a manicured garden. A dapper salesperson captivated the audience at the far end of the showroom, animatedly showcasing a sleek electric vehicle with grand gestures. A gentleman clad in a finely tailored suit standing nearby glided his hand over the sleek hood of a luxury coupe, offering a nod of approval. Elon took note of the quiet murmurs and fleeting looks cast his way as he scanned the room. He was not just under watchful eyes, he was undergoing scrutiny. A receptionist, perched at a sleek marble desk, offered him a courteous nod before quickly redirecting her attention back to the glow of her computer screen. Musk made his way toward her, his knapsack shifting slightly as he moved. "Greetings. I have come to seek information regarding your vehicles," he declared, with a steady yet resolute demeanor. Before she replied, her gaze wandered over him, taking in his worn shoes and tousled hair. "Is there a scheduled time for your visit?" Her tone carried an air of knowing, sharp, and to the point, as if she had already unraveled the mystery at hand. "No," Elon responded with brevity. With a firm declaration, she proclaimed, "I will determine whether someone is available, even though her body language whispered of uncertainty. As she stole another glance at him, she quietly reached for her phone and whispered a few words to a colleague. With a swift motion, she ended the call and waved her hand toward the lineup of cars, a hint of distraction in her demeanor. Embark on a journey to discover the wonders of the area at your leisure. An individual will soon join you on your journey. Musk acknowledged the gesture with a nod, then ventured deeper into the exhibit, his curiosity guiding him forward. As he drew nearer to the vehicles, it became increasingly clear that he was not shrouded in invisibility. He was purposefully avoided. Salespeople who had once been idle suddenly found themselves immersed in a flurry of activity, tapping away at keyboards or rifling through files with an air of urgency. His exchanges with customers unfolded through careful glimpses and whispers that danced softly in the air. He drew near to a cobalt-blue convertible, basking in the glow of a spotlight, its sharp lines radiating both power and grace. Musk knelt down to inspect the tires, his fingers gliding over the tread, before he turned his gaze to the immaculate interior. He observed the dealership's careful organization of its inventory, storing each detail in the recesses of his mind. He felt the sting of neglect, a sharp reminder that he remained unseen. "How may I be of service to you today?" A grating and restless voice broke through the silence from behind him. Musk straightened and turned to behold a middle-aged salesman clad in a tailored gray suit, his expression a masterclass in impassivity. "Indeed," Musk replied with a sense of neutrality. "I sought to uncover the price of this particular item." The salesman's gaze sharpened for a moment, lingering on Musk's shoes before shifting back to his expression. He remarked, "It is quite costly," his tone laced with a subtle hint of disregard. "Perhaps a treasure from our pre-owned collection would suit your needs better." The corners of Musk's lips curled ever so slightly, hinting at a fleeting, almost undetectable smile. With a gleam in his eye, he declared, "This model has captured my interest," as he gestured toward the vehicle. The salesman seemed to waver, pondering whether to carry on with the dialogue. At last, he proclaimed, "Allow me to confirm that for you," before taking his leave. Musk watched him leave, noting that he did not come back. Musk engaged in a series of reaction tests during the exhibit, captivating the audience for the next 30 minutes. Every encounter, if one might call it that, followed a familiar rhythm. A courteous demeanor laced with doubt quickly gives way to apathy. Musk remained undeterred, even as it became clear that the judgment cast upon him was rooted more in his appearance than in the substance of his words. He was keenly attuned to every nuance, capturing the essence of each moment with the care of a master craftsman. His experiment extended beyond just the vehicles. It delved into the lives of the individuals involved, and the journey was far from complete. With a discerning eye, Elon savored the moment as he meticulously explored each high-performance car, pausing thoughtfully by the display. The seats were crafted with precision, each stitch telling a tale, and the paintwork gleamed with an impeccable finish. Yet, it was not the machines that held his fascination, it was the people themselves. He endeavored to connect with the staff, posing questions about customization options, warranties, and specifications. Yet, his efforts were met with dismissive replies or outright evasion. In a moment of boldness, he approached a trio of salespeople gathered around the espresso machine, their whispers blending with the rich aroma of coffee. With a sincere apology, he pointed to the gleaming pearl-white luxury SUV proudly showcased at the heart of the showroom. "Could someone share more details about that model with me?" The trio engaged in a lively exchange, one of them wearing a subtle smirk that hinted at a deeper understanding. A tall man with meticulously styled hair took a step forward, commanding attention with his presence. He declared, "That is one of our most exclusive models," his tone laced with a hint of superiority. "The journey begins at $150,000, yet I find myself pondering whether it truly meets your needs." Elon tilted his head slightly, remaining unfazed by the tone. "What brings about that question?" The man responded, pausing ever so slightly to underscore his message. "It's a bit of a venture, if you catch my drift." "I see what you mean." Musk let the words hang in the air for a moment, then gave a slow nod. "Your message is truly valued. Thank you for sharing that with me." The salesman rejoined his colleagues, sharing a phrase that sparked a soft ripple of laughter among them. Musk succeeded in seizing the slightest whisper of their exchange. It seems likely that this person may struggle to cover the cost of even a simple oil change. Musk's demeanor was unyielding, even in the face of such blatant defiance. He had crossed paths with doubters before. He found the reactions to be utterly enchanting. Yet, a quiet wave of frustration started to seep through. Could it really be that people find it so easy to overlook someone simply because of how they look? As he wandered through the showroom, snippets of other conversations danced around him, weaving a tapestry of voices that filled the air. A group of enthusiastic salespeople surrounded a sharply dressed gentleman, extolling the virtues of an exclusive limited edition roadster. As the conversation about customization options unfolded, a fellow patron, adorned in high-end designer attire, was graciously presented with a glass of complimentary champagne. The difference was strikingly vivid. In a moment that captured the essence of the workplace, Musk came across a younger employee diligently engaged in the meticulous task of rearranging pamphlets on a counter. Unlike the others, this person chose to avoid eye contact, remaining silent and serious, as if holding a secret within. Musk made his way to the employee, who was diligently arranging the materials with precision. Musk broke the silence with a heartfelt apology. The young salesperson looked up, surprised yet open to the moment. Their eyes flickered over him, pausing to adopt a neutral expression, tinged with a hint of authentic curiosity. "Ah, how might I be of service to you on this fine occasion?" The salesperson approached with a blend of politeness and careful consideration. "I am seeking further details about this model. Could you share more information with me?" Musk gestured toward a sleek and advanced electric vehicle that stood nearby. In a swift and graceful manner, they took action, promptly removing the brochures. "What tale would you like to uncover?" For the first time since stepping into the dealership, Musk felt a wave of respect wash over him. The employee began to weave a tale of the car's features, infusing each detail with clarity and enthusiasm, ensuring that every question Musk raised was met with thoughtful consideration. They carried themselves with a sense of professionalism, free from the arrogance or skepticism he had often faced before. Musk realized that a radiant smile had taken over his face as the dialogue unfolded. It wasn't the vehicle that caused the issue, but rather the person standing before him. He resolved to delve deeper, seeking to uncover whether this employee's behavior was part of a larger pattern or just a fleeting exception. Musk felt the energy surging as the experiment embarked on its transformative journey. Musk followed the young salesperson, who led him to the vehicle he had previously pointed out, their enthusiasm shining brightly compared to the other employees around them. They started by gesturing towards the vehicle, declaring it to be one of our most beloved models. It weaves together the latest advancements in technology with remarkable performance. Allow me to share some of the remarkable features with you. Musk keenly took in the details of their approach as they engaged in conversation. The disdainful demeanor he had once faced was entirely missing. In contrast, they exhibited a remarkable sense of patience, engagement, and even enthusiasm. Musk received an invitation to explore the vehicle by opening the door. They beckoned with a warm invitation to find solace within their walls. Picture a dashboard that effortlessly connects with your smart devices, while the seats are crafted from materials that honor our planet. Musk eased into the driver's seat, his fingers lightly grazing the steering wheel, ready to embark on a new journey. "What is the scope of this item?" With a keen eye on the representative, he posed his question. With unwavering confidence, they assured that a full charge would carry them about 300 miles on their journey. Moreover, with the use of a rapid charger, it can reach an impressive 80% charge in under 30 minutes. Their replies were thoughtful, thorough, and wonderfully untainted by prior assumptions. Undeterred, Musk continued to delve into the details of test drives, safety features, and the possibilities for customization. The salesperson wove a narrative of professionalism, addressing each inquiry with unwavering respect and care. Musk remarked as he stepped out of the vehicle, "It seems you have a deep understanding of these automobiles." The salesperson's smile carried a hint of victory, as if a tale of success had just unfolded. "My passion for automobiles has always been strong, especially for those that push the boundaries of what is possible in innovation. This is one of the reasons I chose to join this dealership family." I sought to delve into the intricacies of the most cutting-edge automotive technology. Musk, ever the curious one, acknowledged. He sensed that this was not just a task for them. The fervor was genuine. He found himself reflecting on his beginnings, a time when his thoughts were met with skepticism and his dreams were overlooked. As he surveyed the showroom, he couldn't help but notice how the other staff members seemed to steer clear of him, their avoidance palpable in the air. Their attention was drawn to those consumers who seemed to possess greater wealth. The stark difference between their behavior and the genuine nature of this young employee was hard to miss. "What do they call you?" Musk posed a question. They responded, "Jordan." "And what about you?" With a gentle demeanor, he turned to Elon, presenting a subtle smile that spoke volumes. Jordan acted swiftly, without a moment's pause regarding the name. To them, he was just another face in the crowd. And in that instant, Musk understood the true weight of this moment, recognizing its profound significance. "I appreciate your help, Jordan," Musk declared. "My heart overflows with gratitude." Jordan, naturally, replied with warmth and genuine sincerity. "If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I shall make my way to that place without delay." Musk lingered in quiet reflection, pondering the unfolding of recent events as Jordan made his exit. He found himself captivated not just by the professionalism or the compassion displayed. It was the essence of honesty. Jordan experienced no special treatment, as others did not perceive him as wealthy or powerful. They had honored him with respect, for it was the right course of action to take. This was the moment that Musk had long awaited. The time to reveal his true self was drawing near. At long last, the threads of his inquiry wove together, leading him to the final chapter of his quest. Musk watched as Jordan effortlessly moved from one task to another, lending a helping hand to other customers with the same enthusiasm and care that had been extended to him, all while standing near the entrance. The other salespeople continued their facade of indifference, unaware of the pivotal moment that was on the brink of unfolding. Musk resolved that the moment had come to pause and gather himself. As Jordan meticulously arranged a vibrant array of promotional materials on the counter, he felt a presence drawing near. He started by speaking to Jordan, his voice steady but filled with a weight that commanded attention. "I have one more question for you." With a warm smile, Jordan made his way toward him. "Of course. What is it that you seek? Which vehicle in your possession here holds the highest value?" Musk's tone was steady as he posed his question. Jordan blinks, momentarily caught off guard by the question. With a gesture, they directed attention to a striking, avant-garde vehicle, showcased beneath gentle illumination, revealing it to be the Crimson E-Class. The price stands at a little over $250,000, and it comes fully loaded with every available option. Musk paused, a thoughtful expression crossing his face. Furthermore, what would be the duration required to finalize a purchase if someone wished to proceed? As Jordan pondered the intricacies, their head tilted in deep thought. Documentation, proof of funding, and details regarding insurance will be necessary. It usually takes a couple of hours. Does that automobile capture your curiosity? Musk's lips curved into a faint smile, hinting at a deeper narrative beneath the surface. Incredibly, Musk caught the fleeting pause in Jordan's eyes. With a clear and unwavering voice, Jordan declared, "I will be forthright." It's rare for most people to arrive at such decisions in the heat of the moment. Do you truly believe this is the right path for you to take? Musk let out a soft, melodic chuckle. "I hold a deep conviction." Before Jordan could utter a word, Musk revealed a sleek black card from his pocket. A moment that swiftly drew the gaze of the receptionist and several other employees who'd been watching from afar. The showroom's light danced upon the platinum Tesla card, a treasure reserved solely for the company's elite executives. Jordan's eyes momentarily widened, only to settle back into their usual expression. With a gesture of invitation, he inquired, "Could you be Elon Musk? It brings me great joy to meet you." A hush fell over the dealership, enveloping it in an unexpected stillness. All eyes were drawn, chatter fell silent, and every salesperson who had once overlooked Musk now gazed, their expressions caught in a blend of astonishment and dread. In truth, the person they had evaluated and overlooked was the very embodiment of creativity and achievement. Jordan's hand trembled ever so slightly as it met Musk's in a firm shake. I had no knowledge. I had thought you saw me as just a faceless presence. Musk wrapped up for them, his manner warm and friendly. And that is what sets you apart. In a world where respect was scarce, you stood out as a beacon of kindness towards me. That unveils much about who you are. The seasoned salespeople, who once shunned Musk and mocked him, now found themselves making their way across the room, striving to salvage what little dignity they had left. Musk cast a fleeting look their way, before turning his attention back to Jordan. Musk proclaimed, "I will take the E-Class," his voice resonating through the showroom like a captivating tale waiting to unfold. "Indeed, I shall cover the entire cost. Moreover, I wish to present you with another enticing opportunity." Jordan's brows knitted together in a display of confusion. "Is there a tale to be told?" "Indeed," Musk replied. "How would you envision joining the Tesla family? We are always on the lookout for those who are mindful of their actions and how they engage with others. From what I've seen today, you truly stand out as a perfect fit for the role." Jordan's lips parted ever so slightly, yet silence lingered in the air. The room lay in a profound silence, where even the soft whisper of the air conditioning seemed to echo loudly. In the end, they found themselves stumbling. Words escaped me in this moment. Musk's lips curled into a smile as he uttered, "Say yes. The details can be unraveled in due course." The other employees stood frozen in their spots, their earlier confidence now giving way to a profound sense of bewildered regret. Musk chose not to engage with them any further. Choices were made, and the consequences unfolded before them. Jordan spoke, their voice quivering yet resolute. "Truly, I would feel honored. It would be a remarkable gift." Musk offered a supportive pat on the shoulder. "All right, let's embark on a journey to resolve the matter with the vehicle." As the final touches were put on the vehicle's documentation, a palpable shift swept through the dealership, transforming its very essence. Once, there was a wave of dismissal and a cloud of contempt, but now the air is thick with tension and silence reigns. The salespeople who had overlooked Musk watched him engage with Jordan, their faces betraying a mix of envy and regret, as if caught in a tale of missed opportunities. Musk watched the scene unfold, casually leaning against the counter. He did not perceive the vindication as a source of joy. Instead, it served as the affirmation of his experiment. In a realm where status and appearance reigned supreme, one remarkable individual shone brightly, revealing that compassion and integrity could still thrive amidst the shadows of superficiality. Musk glanced at Jordan, who was still absorbing the tumultuous sequence of events after putting pen to paper on the final documents. Musk remarked, "This is not solely about the car," his tone growing more subdued, almost contemplative. "Your actions today hold significance. You refrained from casting judgment upon me. Instead, you regarded me as someone of importance, even in moments when you thought I had little to offer. This is a rare event, one that the world truly needs more of." Jordan nodded, his eyes shimmering with a blend of feeling and pride. "I followed the path that my beliefs laid before me," Musk replied, "and that is exactly why I believe you will accomplish remarkable feats." His gaze lingered for a fleeting moment on the seasoned sales team as he swept his eyes across the room. Their earlier confidence faded, giving way to a palpable tension, and they turned their gaze away. There was no need for Musk to speak. His deeds had already spoken loud and clear. He captivated the audience before taking his leave, his voice carrying a subtle yet compelling presence. It is all too easy to judge others by their outward appearances, yet this approach reveals a certain lack of depth and understanding. Yet, the true essence of character lies in the capacity to look past superficialities and to honor each person with dignity, regardless of how they may appear or identify. Musk then spoke to Jordan one last time. "A member of Tesla's recruitment team will be reaching out to you soon. Fear not, for the stewardship of the vehicle lies in your capable hands. Your help is truly appreciated." The heavy moral atmosphere enveloped everyone present as Musk emerged from the dealership, stepping into the warm embrace of the sunlight. The murmurs that had emerged with his arrival gave way to a contemplative hush. Every soul present in that room was burdened with a question that lingered in their minds, refusing to be ignored. What was the rate at which they had hastily formed opinions about someone, and how many chances had slipped through their fingers because of it? The experiment had surpassed Musk's wildest dreams. It was not just about assessing viewpoints. It was equally about nurturing his belief in the boundless possibilities of humanity. Amidst the thick fog of prejudice and bias, there existed a steadfast presence of individuals ready to embrace empathy and decency. Musk couldn't help but smile as he made his way to the vehicle that awaited him. The day held no value in the car or the reveal. In a moment when kindness seemed a distant thought, an individual stepped forward, offering a gesture that caught everyone by surprise. In the end, that was the real lesson to be learned. Though the surface may mislead, the essence remains true.